Welcome to the 360 show. It's season 5, episode 8, and it's the season finale. From here on in, we will be changing things up a little. So, thanks for joining me in this season. Obviously, the T20 World Cup is done now. Congratulations, India, the best team at the T20 World Cup, lifting the trophy. What an incredible climax to what has been a fantastic World Cup. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure all of you had a lot of fun out there. There's plenty to cover in this week's 360 show, so stay tuned. Alrighty, guys, what an incredible final we witnessed as India beat South Africa in the final, breaking so many South African hearts around the world, including mine. I was on the farm away for the weekend with the family. Got very excited about an hour out from the result or the finish to that game. And unfortunately, South Africa coming up short. Fortunately, to all Indians around the world, their team managed to play the big moment well, especially Hardik Pandya at the back end. They will cover him in a minute. But what a great game. What do you guys think of the game? What a fantastic climax. And I do feel this year's T20 World Cup deserved a finish like that. A nail biter, roller coaster ride. It was an okay performance from South Africa, probably about 10 to 15 over par. And that's exactly what I told my friends. If we can manage to squeeze India in the 160s, I feel we've got the upper hand. They ended up on 176, which I felt was about 10 over par, but definitely not impossible to chase down. And yeah, I mean, Quinton de Kock up the order. What do we say about him? What an incredible knock, right? A little bit slow out of the blocks, and then he started finding momentum. Getting out at a terrible time, though, with a bit of a soft dismissal after hitting a big six over finally, taking that shot on again with that guy on the boundary now, which was a bit of a mistake. I felt Quinny really with the glue on the day, and he had the opportunity to keep things together. Unfortunately, getting out there, South Africa losing a bit of momentum, and in walked Heinrich Klaassen. I always call these two to get together. I'm on a WhatsApp group with my three best friends from pre-primary school. Their names are Stoffel, Skip, and Chris. And I told them, watch when Klaassen and Miller get together because they've been waiting for this moment their entire lives. It started off really well, and I started getting overly excited. And I will be sharing a very cool video with you guys soon to show you exactly the emotions that I went through in this game, especially that last hour. But unfortunately, just too much for Klaassen and Miller at the end there, as Mr. Hardik Pandya stepped up in that final few seconds of the game and just bowling an incredible over, getting rid of David Miller as well. But it will not be fulfilled if I don't mention Jasprit Bumrah. Once again, 2 for 18, people. 2 for 18. That's just over 4 and over in a final, and getting two wickets, two big wickets in this game. Not a lot of people noticed, but at the back end there, as Bumrah started bowling, I think South Africa needed 30 off 30. I saw a hint of reverse swing, and I walked outside. I couldn't watch anymore because I knew that Jasprit Bumrah, with the ball tailing back into the batters, he generally jumps away, but he gets a bit of away swing usually. But that delivery to Marco Jansen was the same action, but right at the end, it just nailed back into that leg stump, and just too good to face for Marco Jansen at that stage. But the minute that ball started hinting a little bit of reverse swing, I knew 30 off 30 is not really a true reflection of what it was actually like, the magnitude of the moment. All of a sudden, I would say it became almost like 50 or 30 because of that hint of reverse swing and the likes of Jasprit Bumrah with the ball in hand. But what a phenomenal effort from India. I just think the thing that stands out to me is the big moments, right? Really, a guy like Hardik Pandya has been through a roller coaster himself in this season with Mumbai Indians, moving from Gujarat to Mumbai, and all the criticism he caught, and then getting the ball from captain and Rohit Sharma in the final of a T20 World Cup. And that was his moment to go, like, you know what, to all Indian fans out there, this is what I'm about as a cricket player. He made everyone proud out there. Even though I didn't want him to succeed like that, I look back and I just got to have a lot of respect for that. And that's exactly what I feel like now. It's a big man for the big moment. And that's exactly the way he played it. So to all Mumbai Indian fans out there who doubted him, I'm pretty sure he's secured a spot in your hearts for the future. But well done to India, all Indian fans. Congratulations, you guys thoroughly deserved it. It was heartbreaking for me and all South Africans out there. But at the end of the day, it's sport. There's got to be a winner and there's got to be a loser. Unfortunately for SA this time around, once again, not meant to be. But I've got to add a step further, one step further for the Proteas. Let's talk a little bit about them. David Miller being quoted there, "I am gutted." It's a really tough pill to swallow after what transpired 2 days ago. Words don't explain how I'm feeling. One thing I do know is how proud I am of this unit. So he's talking about that pride and the resilience they showed throughout this tournament. And I've got to agree with him, guys. They've had a lot of close finishes in this World Cup. They're a relatively young team, flew under the radar. Not a lot of people gave them a chance. They went one step further than any South African team in the history. Now, if your glass is half full in life, that's what you'll be holding on. South Africa one step closer. The next hurdle will be a trophy. So I've no doubt in my mind that these guys have inspired an entire nation. And the youngsters of today watching this game that took place last Saturday will be inspired and motivated to be the guys to take that extra step for South Africa in the future. I was also active there on X. It was very difficult to write down these words because I had no interest really to even think of cricket. I was gutted, as you'll see very soon in the video. But I just said, hold your heads up high, guys. You went further than any other SA team. You're all heroes. The best is yet to come. And I truly believe that. These guys have inspired a lot of people out there. They're still relatively young. A lot of them will still be playing in the next World Cup and will sort of take that experience now and the learning into the future. Richard Kettleborough, the very experienced umpire, also having a good word to say about both the teams and the quality of that final. And how good was that, people? I mean, to have a final like that, only 7 runs in it, that's exactly what you want from the top drawer cricket around the world, the best in the world playing against each other in a World Cup final. No one ran away with it. It was up and down, and ultimately you had the winning team. What a great final it was. Also, Jonty Rhodes, lots of time to reflect on an awesome finale. Congrats to Rohit, and seriously well-balanced unit. And I've got to agree with that. Very well captained by Rohit. Very, very good cricket team. And I told you guys before the start of the game, I felt South Africa stood a really good chance. But if I had to be completely honest, if they play 10 T20s against each other with these two units, India will probably win 6 or 7 out of the 10. So true reflection, I feel, of the quality of the two units. And last but not least, let's talk about Dale Steyn. Dale just being Dale. I'm not going to read through that post, but damn, this is tough, right? Heartbreaking. That's all he had to say. 6 words in total. And that explains to you. That's why I just told you guys how difficult it was for me to post on X. I didn't want to. And Dale sort of coming through in a very genuine manner there, just saying that wasn't easy to deal with. Last but not least, Aidan Markram, just saying it's gut-wrenching. That's really what it is. And the pain will be around for a while. But remember that glass is half full, people. There's a lot to hold on to, a lot to be proud about, a lot of youngsters around South Africa who will be incredibly inspired. And then also it's an end of an era for a lot of Indian cricket players. Virat Kohli, also Rohit Sharma and Ravindra Jadeja calling it the day on T20 international cricket. So you won't see them in Indian colours again in T20s. And I mean, no better way to step away. You're on top of the world. You just won the World Cup. And I fully support this decision. I will miss the 3 of them, miss watching them play in T20 international games for their country. But if you don't have future plans of being involved with World Cups, it's time for the youngsters. Make space for them. Let them come through. We've seen how much talent there is in India, largely due to the IPL. And that is very exciting. 3 spots open up in this team, in this world-class cricket team. And there will be a lot of youngsters lining up to take these spots. A quick word on all of them. Just quickly, Virat's quote, "This is my last T20. This was my last T20 game playing for India as well. Time for the next generation to take the T20 game forward." And yeah, he's been absolutely outstanding over the years for India. The man for the big moments. And he once again proved that to be true in the final of a T20 World Cup. He was the guy who kept that batting unit together and really set the foundation in place for them to get that match-winning total, 176. Also, Rohit Sharma, I thought he captained extremely well throughout this tournament. He had that usual passion that he plays with, energy, that emotion. You can see he's a human being, which I love. He's not a robotic captain. He shows his disappointment, and then his players react. So he's got a lot of respect from his teammates, and that's exactly what you saw during the World Cup. And last but not least, Ravi Jadeja, what a fantastic all-round player. Also, guys, won a lot of trophies over a number of years. Always there, playing well under the big moments. He's good in the field. Fantastic cricket player, and I thoroughly enjoyed watching him play in T20 cricket internationals. That is, we'll see a lot more of these guys, I think, in the Test match arena, also ODIs, and obviously the IPL. So lots to look forward to, and congratulations to the three of them for a fantastic T20 World Cup career, T20 international career. So more news from Team India. Rahul Dravid, I want to read this quote because I find it incredibly funny, and his humor comes through. I find this guy so funny with that dry sense of humor that only Rahul Dravid has. He was quoted saying, "From next week, life will be the same for me. I will be unemployed. That will be the only difference." And he laughs. "I'm unemployed next week. Any offers?" And he smiles. That's Rahul Dravid for you guys. Just won the World Cup with Team India, and he will be unemployed from next week onwards. Incredibly funny. It reminds me a bit of that advertisement he did, getting angry in the car there, road rage ad. I can't remember what it was called, but I found that so funny. Yeah, I have so much time for this guy. I played against him quite often. He's always been the same human being from the very first day I met him. Right up until now, he's always got time for a joke, but generally pretty quiet. So when he does make a joke, it is funny. It's almost unexpected, and just have a lot of respect for him. And I also want to congratulate Rahul Dravid with that World Cup trophy win. I know he's been through a lot with his coaching career, having been knocked out in first rounds in the past, and going all the way in the Caribbean. Congrats to him and Team India. I love this. Dinesh Karthik, big RCB news. Coaching staff alert. Dinesh Karthik putting up his hand, and he is quoted saying, "Coaching at a professional level is incredibly exciting for me, and it's something I'm truly passionate about as a new chapter in my life. Hopefully, the breadth of my experience as a player can contribute to the development of the group and added value." So DK as a mentor and also batting coach in that RCB group, I think it's a huge move and a right move for RCB. It's great to have that kind of experience. And this guy is a good human being. He's got the players' best interest at heart. You could see that's the way he plays his cricket. And he will be no different as a coach in that side. Much needed calmness and experience for Team RCB, and a lot to look forward to for the next season. Afghanistan women calling out for a bit of help from the ICC, and would be really fantastic to watch these women play cricket. They're requesting the ICC to help them set up a refugee team in Australia. ICC, please, if you're listening, make a play. Make these girls' dreams come true. We all deserve a chance to partake in sport, especially them wanting to be a part of a cricketing dream, like the males who had a fantastic World Cup, reached the semi-finals of the World Cup in this year's T20 World Cup. It was great to see. Now give the women a chance. They've showed what they're capable of as a nation, and there should be no reason why they shouldn't have the opportunity to represent their country and to play cricket and to be active and to have fun out there. From the comments box, thank you to all of you who asked questions. Unfair catch, please make a video about this. It's the matter of your nation. Guys, the game is done and dusted. I don't care about things that happened in the past, whether he touched the rope or not, or crossed the line. I honestly do not care. As I watched the replay, I made peace with it. I walked outside. I took a few deep breaths because I knew the game wasn't completely done yet. We still had a chance. But then it's past tense. There's absolutely no use looking at stuff in the past, except for learning from it. I'm not a guy to whine about things that happened like this. It was the umpire's call. If you wanted to be hypercritical, maybe you should have taken a bit more time to make sure he covers all angles, make sure he makes a calculated decision. But I do feel it was the right decision at the time. You don't have 10, 15 minutes to look at a replay. The replays we saw, I thought it was a fair call from him. Very difficult to look back at it now and to be sour about it. It's done and dusted. The guys gave their best shot. India came out on top. Congratulations to them. That's the way I look at it. Alrighty, well done to the Proteas men. You are a fantastic bunch of people representing even more beautiful country. You show that you belong at the top, and surely you will reach the pinnacle soon. Thanks for that, Dr. Ashish Man. I thought the guys did extremely well and fought till the very, very end. It was close, but hopefully in the near future they will cross that line. What were your feelings when the final of the T20 World Cup was proceeding towards its end? On that note, let's quickly pull it together. I want to show you guys a video of what I took. I took a video of the last hour of the game. I put my phone in the corner and I forgot about it completely. So you will see the roller coaster that went through my system as I was watching this incredible final taking place.
Did they go and Jägermeister? I hope they see something we don't. Business, baby. Hey, no, come on, baby. You can't make the T20. He's got so much pressure on the bottom of it. This is down business. It's got a vote from one Yeah! Oh, guys. Yes, so it's on. Sammy, my boy.
Gut wrenching, right? Just like a roller coaster. You feel comfortable as you go up, and then everything collapses as you go down, and you relax again when you go up. And that's exactly what this final was like. As you know, I'm a very passionate person. I really wanted the Proteas to win, and you could clearly see that in that video. There will be more edits. I took an hour and 15 video, so the backroom staff will be working on various edits, some funny stuff as well, as I get really excited and then incredibly disappointed a second later. It's all out there. It will be posted on all social platforms, so keep an eye out for that. Also, the broadcast channel followers, some special stuff will be shared with you guys. Keep an eye out for that. More comments in, guys. Hard luck, AB, the South African team. You truly won our hearts. Who is your man of the tournament and why? What's your one most exciting moment from this World Cup? My most exciting moment was Heinrich Klaassen when he started unleashing those big sixes against India in the final. I got incredibly excited because I called it. I told my friends, watch this guy. It's his day today. He's been building up to this moment for a long time. And I mean, even though we didn't win, I'm so proud of that man. So much pressure on him. And he delivered in that final. Yes, he got out. It was one of those things, unfortunately, because he was well on his way to win that game for South Africa. The man of the tournament, you might not agree with me, but I'm going with Hardik Pandya, just purely for that final stages of the game. The stats won't agree with me, I know that. Virat had a fantastic World Cup, coming through the backstage of the World Cup when it really mattered most. Rohit found form at the right time. Jasprit Bumrah, the best bowler by a country mile in the World Cup. On stats, he's definitely the man of the tournament. But Hardik Pandya, a guy who doesn't bowl a lot, who's been through the season that he has, to come out in that final moments of the World Cup, that's the kind of stuff I have a lot of respect for. And congratulations to him and Team India once again. What about Rohit and Jadeja's retirement from Suresh Gopi? I covered that earlier, guys. Congratulations to the two of them. Incredible careers. I'm not going to cover too much about that. What's next for India and South Africa then? Who will be the new captain? No idea. Difficult to say. Surya Kumar Yadav maybe for India. South Africa, I don't see any change necessary right now. This team is not that old. Aiden Markram is great as a captain. I thought he handled the situation really well in that final in the field and gave his best with the bat. Unfortunately, wasn't meant to be with the bat in hand. For him, it's just a matter of getting in form again, but I think he's a fantastic captain for SA moving forward. Alrighty, hello AB. My question is how Virat Bhai changed after his marriage, as you know him from such a long time. I think only good stuff happened since he's been married and since the kids came around. I saw a lot more relaxed Virat, calmer, very determined still. You started seeing him play for a lot more than just for himself and his team. Now he's got a family, and it just brings a bit extra passion to the table, a bit more purpose. And I think that's the word I'm looking for. He looked like a purposefully driven man. What's the word? Purpose-driven man. Let's just say that. Just a guy with a goal in mind, very clear, and I'm very happy for Virat for going all the way. I sent him a message congratulating him, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Congratulations for lifting that trophy. I know it means a lot to him, and you'll be a happy man. Alrighty, moving on then. Last but not least, guys, the 360 challenge. I did one over there in India when I was there. I hope you guys enjoy this challenge. And yeah, I did this in one take, right? So tag me. You only get one chance. Tag me in the story or your reel, and I'll pick a few in the next week's episode. And I want to show your guys' skills. So go and try it out. Do it exactly as I did it. 100 of the best. And I hope you guys do well in this challenge. And I hope you enjoyed the video as well. Lots more to come in the near future. I will also be seeing you on the live show this coming Saturday. And there's lots to look forward to, lots of cool interviews that I've done over the last 6 to 8 weeks that I will be sharing with you guys as well. Remember to subscribe to the channel as per usual, and I will see you all on Saturday on 360 Live. Take care. All right, guys, you usually see me do 360 challenges on the streets of India or South Africa or wherever I go. This one is for you guys watching the 360 show. I've got a bat, I've got a soft ball here, which I think it makes it a bit harder. It's a bit lively on the bat, but I'm going to be doing it on the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 49, 50. 9, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. I think 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3.
You didn't even raise your bat. Ah!
I think it was 100, I'm not sure.
More than 100. You can raise your bat now.
The counting is harder than actually attacking.
Yeah.
But try it at home. All the very best with the 360 challenge.